Hey guys, and welcome back to Hockey Star 3000. Today, we are doing more Car Cup Season 2, but this time we have Crane and Blade rejoining us. Here we got Blade, and we got Crane. And they'll both spawn with around 123 points. Scores now that the rejoins came in. Since Crane got eliminated higher up in the series, he got one more point than Blade. And yeah, Windshield at 136, Missile Launcher at 131, Flipper at 126, Crane at 124, Blade at 123, Number 1 at 121, Lonely Seat at 112, the Firefighter at 99, with Crane at 124, and Blade at 123. Okay. And here it is, the points, if you win it all, because this is going to be a bracket-style fighting tournament. If you win it all, kind of like the wrestling, you get 40 points. If you make it to the finals and get eliminated, you get 30 points. If you make it to round 2 and get eliminated, you get 20 points. And if you get eliminated in round 1, you get 10 points. So everybody's going to at least walk away with 30 extra points. But still, somebody could walk away with 120 points. Pretty much double their score. Okay, here it is, the bracket for the fighting tournament. We got the 1 and the 8 seed, Windshield and Firefighter. We got the 2 versus 7 seed, Missile Launcher and Lonely Seat. And then we got the 3 versus 6 seed, Flipper and Number 1. And Crane and Blade. Crane 4, Blade 5. If you want to know how I make these brackets, it's pretty easy. I just take their scores, and whoever's in last place, I put them against first place, and so on, all the way to 4 and 5. Okay, so first, for fighting, we have these two, and we are off. And again, and a hit there, and Firefighter is off the mat. Now we have these two fighting, and a hit there, and a hit there for the 2 seed. And here it is, the 3 versus 6 seed. We're off, and the 3 seed actually lost, as he got hit off first. Next time I'm going to have you back a little. Here it is, the 2 newcomers off the rejoin. They're going to fight, and ooh, Blade think Crane won that one, but I might have to double check. Here it is, the second round. The 1 versus 6 seed and the 2 versus 4 seed. And here it is, the 1 versus 6 seed. And we're off. They get a little hit. They're even. A little bit more. And it always falls off, and the number 1 seed will do it and advance to the finals. Now we got the 2 versus 4 seed. And the 2 just demolishes the 4 seed. Here it is, the 2 best seed. They fight in the finals. It is Windshield and Missile Launcher. They're less than a 10-point difference, so whoever wins this pretty much will get first place. And if Missile Launcher wins this, then there will be a different matchup, at least a different matchup in the next one. Here it is. They fight and Windshield did it. Okay, guys, there is not a new matchup. But what is funny is that these 2 matchups switched around, and actually number 1 got the higher seed than Flipper. But otherwise, there is no changes. And now here it is, these 2 fighting it again. And a hit there. They are battling. And oh my gosh, and here it is, Firefighter beats not number 1, Windshield. This is big for Lonely Seat to win, otherwise he might end up getting eliminated. And he just tackles Missile Launcher. Man, I mean, he tackled him so hard that he bring himself with it. Here it is. These 2 are fighting it out again. Crane and Blade. And Blade is just gonna... And oh my gosh! Crane tried to hit Blade off, but then Blade flipped him over. He did not move at all. Only Crane went over him. And here it is, who will win this fight between Flipper and number 1. It's a rematch again, and he just gets tackled. Flipper just got tackled by number 1. So here it is, we got the 4 versus 8 seed over there, and we got the 6 versus 7 seed. This happened last time, actually. Wrestling. Well, now we got the 4 versus the 8. No. Yeah, the 4 versus the 8. And we're off, and a bump there, and right back on track. There's a bump there, and Firefighter is off. Here it is, a Lonely Seat versus Blade. And we're off, and just a little bump there. There's another bump. Fortunately, Blade's tires don't move that well, so he can't really push Lonely Seat that far. The Lonely Seat did it. We have the 4 versus 7 seed in the finals. Number 1 and Lonely Seat. Here it is, the 4 versus 7 seed. We're fighting. And a bump there. And number 1 bumps Lonely Seat off. What a win there. Finally, some of the matchups have changed in some of the places. So we got Windshield and Firefighter stayed the same. But then we got number 1 in Flipper. And then we got Missile Launcher and Lonely Seat, and then we got Crane and Blade. And here it is. Blade versus, no. It is Firefighter versus Windshield. And we're off, and oh my gosh, and Windshield just got annihilated by Firefighter again. Here it is, number 1 versus Flipper. And we're on, oh my gosh, and Flipper just got annihilated. Here it is, Lonely Seat versus Missile Launcher. We are off, and battles it out. And man, this one is going to be close. Oh, and Lonely Seat comes up on top as the 6th seed. It is for the 3rd time and the final time. We have Blade and Crane fighting. It is a nice bounce there, and a hit by Crane, and Crane will take it. And there's 2 wins to 1 win. Here it is. We have number 1, the 2 seed, versus the 8 seed Firefighter. And we have the 4 seed versus the 6 seed. 4 seed Crane versus 6 seed Lonely Seat. Here it is, number 1 versus Firefighter. If Firefighter can beat the number 1 seed, surely he can beat the number 2 seed. And here it is. Oh man, Firefighter looking okay right now. They're fighting it out really hard right now. And Firefighter just barely took that home, I think. Here it is. We got Crane versus Lonely Seat. Firefighter actually did win that one, just barely. But he did win it. Here it is. And a hit there, and Crane is advancing against Firefighter in the finals. Here it is. We have the 4 versus the 8 seed in the finals. Firefighter as the 8th seed, and Crane as the 4th seed. Firefighter is little, so I didn't think that he'd do really good in this series, but we'll see in this, episode. So I thought he would be eliminated, but he wasn't. And there it is, yep. Crane just destroyed Firefighter. Here it is, here are the scores. Number 1 back in number 1 spot with 201. And then second, Windshield with 196. And then third, Crane with 184. And then fourth, Missile Launcher with 181. And then fifth, Lonely Seat with 172. And then sixth, Blade with 163. And then seventh, Firefighter with 159. And Flipper with 156 eliminated. And the Poke Missile eliminated. And blah, blah, blah. Yep. So that's the scores. And now time to smash Flipper. Here it is. Now it's time to smash Flipper. No, smash. There. Now time to put him in the elimination bin. Here it is. Hope you enjoyed Car Cup Season 2. Also, school is starting, so stay safe, wear a mask, and yeah. Hope you enjoyed. Peace.